we have fun. Okay, so your grandparents didn't.
We have phones.
Phones. I can't.
I was gonna say he changed it.
Oh, my bad. Phones, yeah, right, okay. Well, I thought you said the same thing last time too. I thought you said fun, but it's fun. Okay, sad. Like, what? They have
They
fun.
used to play with sticks and rocks.
Yeah, so phones is totally different. You know, phones are pretty new even when I was a kid, cell phones and stuff. Probably seen the big block cell phones with the big antennas. I don't think anybody in my family had one, but I remember my friend's parents had one.
My mom had one.
And then they had car phones back in the day.
Yeah.
And they were fancy, I guess.
They were pretty cool.
Okay, really appreciate you sharing that with the class. Dylan, why don't you go ahead and share with us your sense, please, Alicia?
Okay. In one generation, different in between being
Oh, don't. Yeah, let's put that phone away.
and that of my grandparents is cell phones.
Okay, so cell phones, yeah, they're very different. Okay, they didn't have cell phones in your grandparents' generation. Okay, and that's a very big difference because it's a lot easier to stay connected to people now with cell phones. Okay, really great sentence. Abraham, share with us what you wrote, please. Yeah, cell phones, yeah, so that's one big one you guys are really noticing. So, cell phones, huge. Okay, do your grandparents use cell phones? Do you guys' grandparents use cell phones? Yeah, they do. Okay, so I guess your grandparents probably aren't that old, most likely. Not way old. So my grandma is like 92 something. So
That is old.
she's pretty old, and so she's never gotten into cell phones. Okay, I think she's 92. My great grandma, she lived till she was like 94. So.
Wow.
All right. Okay, and the last one, Michaela, you go ahead and share the sensor you wrote, please.
One difference between my young generation and that of my grandparents is that we have electric cars.
Ooh, electric cars. Okay, that's a really
That's
good
a good
example.
one.
That's a big difference. Yeah, there definitely weren't electric cars when your grandparents were growing up, so that's a very big difference between your generation and your grandparents is the existence of electric cars. I'm sure that there are people that dreamed about the electric cars when, you know, your parents or your grandparents were growing up, but the technology probably just wasn't there yet. Okay? So, you know, it's kind of interesting to think about. I was talking to a couple of guys last night that advise high school students on just their futures and stuff, and they just kind of brought up something interesting. They said that mostly everybody that you kind of know right now. No, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Brady. Just yeah. They said most people in your generation, like right now, are gonna retire, which means just, you know, basically have a job until you stop working. Okay, in a career that does not exist right now. So. Yeah, there's a lot of jobs that don't exist right now that you guys will probably be working in. So, yeah, here's what we're going to do. We should already be on page 208. Okay, so.
It's 9.
Oh, 209, is that what it is?
I swear that board doesn't like me.
Wait, no, I have it on the wrong.
Oh, you have it on the wrong one? Okay.
I think I did. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet. All right. Okay, so.
Oh.
Sorry, no, okay, I had on 208, but yeah, we're gonna be on 209. So, or actually, you know what? Okay, you know what? Actually, let's just do page 209.
209.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause it's gonna take us a little while to get through it. Okay.
Okay.
So, or actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just go through 209. Okay. All right.
209.
so 209, take a look at the first word. Okay, everyone, I want you guys to point out with your pointer finger so you're reading it with me like the Abraham's ready to go. Appreciate you being ready to go over there. Dylan, Charlie, thank you, Alicia, McKaylee. Okay, so everybody, that first word, the word is crisis. What's that word, everybody?
Crisis.
Okay, I like that Alicia's nice and enthusiastic, but I need to hear everybody say it. The word is crisis. What's that word, everybody?
Crisis.
Good. Appreciate you saying it with me, and I want you guys to turn to the person next to you and say that to him. What's that word?
Crisis.
Okay, I like that you did
Crisis.
this happen. I need to hear everybody. I want to hear you whisper that word. The word's crisis. What's that word, guys? I didn't hear you, Charlie. What's that word? Crisis. Good. Now I want you guys to sound it out with me. Ready, go. Crisis. Okay. We need to get a little bit more participation back here, guys. Okay, so crisis. So, crisis, use it in a sentence here. People might go to a crisis center if they are suicidal. Okay, so crisis would be referring to a time of intense difficulty or danger. Okay, so a time of intense difficulty or danger is called a crisis. Okay, so a time of intense difficulty or danger is called what, everybody? Crisis. Good. So somebody's like basically having like acting crazy, if you will. Okay, they might be having a crisis. Okay, so we're gonna write intense difficulty or danger. Okay, you've probably all seen like some sort of clip on the internet or TV of like the cops like taking down some crazy drugged out person that's half naked and it's wrestling like 10 people. Okay, so that would be considered a crisis.
That's a crisis.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Cops, you've never lived. No, I'm just kidding. If you've never seen Cops, you grew up with satellite TV. Alright, appreciate you guys getting that written down for me. Okay, so I want you guys to take a look at the. Oh, okay, actually, no, here's what we're going to do. Before we finish the example sentence, we're going to draw a little picture of what a crisis would be.
Okay.
Okay, so draw a picture in this little box here. I know it's not a whole lot of room, but a picture, even if it's I'm not judging you on your picture, okay, of just something that reminds you of a crisis. Okay, so tense difficulty or danger. Okay, my crisis is gonna be. This is a cliff. This is a cliff with some spiky things on the bottom.
That's a good job.
I'm standing on the edge. I don't know what to do.
I'm standing on the edge.
Okay, that's I'm not judging you on your artwork. What do you got there?
It's a person with a gun.
Okay, so there's, running around with a gun or just. Okay, just think of it. And difficulty or danger. Okay, so it could even be like maybe you're lost in the woods by yourself. Okay, lost in a city by yourself. You don't know how to get home. Okay, you don't have any money for an Uber. Okay, you don't have your cell phone. You're too afraid to talk to anybody on the street.
No cell phone, that's a crisis.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. Having no cell phone. So you can draw a picture of a phone and then cross it out. No, crisis. Okay. So again, I'm not judging you on your art. The whole point is just drawing little pictures and kind of help you remember what it means. Okay. So I want you guys to find the example sentence with me here. So it says, or I'm going to read it out, or what? Okay. When someone calls a crisis helpline, the listener can help by what? So I call, I'm like having a panic attack, so I call a helpline, okay? What is the listener, what's the person on the other line going to do to help me out?
They will call the.
Well, I already called them
The
for
police
help, so
man.
they're not going to call somebody else, right? What are they going to do? What are they doing? They're going to,
Help you.
well, okay, they're going to help me by,
Listening where you are.
okay, we'll go that, yeah, listener, could be a good listener to you, maybe, okay? So, someone calls a crisis helpline, the listener can help by maybe listening to the person who needs help.
Yes.
a second ago. And then
I forget.
I think it's having a good
It's the ghosts in this room. They're having a crisis.
It's a ghost today.
yeah.
There we go. The ghost turned away.
Okay, so they can help by listening to the person calling. Okay, so call them and they're just like, hey, what's going on? And then kind of tell them what your issues are and probably just need somebody to talk to, most likely, because if you've ever gone through something difficult in your life, okay, and that could be a lot of different things, okay, sometimes it's difficult to talk to people you're close to, like your friends or family, because maybe you're embarrassed or you're scared about what they're going to think about whatever the situation is, okay, whether you're going to get in trouble or you're going to they're going to look down upon whatever you did, okay, things like that. So, or just the way maybe you're feeling. So, there are people out there that can help you if you ever need help, all right? Okay, so we're just going to come around, make sure you guys got, let's finish out that sentence, make sure you got a period, okay, perfect.
Right there.
Oh,
Good.
good job.
You can't see it.
I can see it. I was just playing.
Okay, does anybody have any original examples they want to share with us? Is there something else the listener could do besides listening to them? Anybody else have an idea for that? Okay, no worries. We'll move on. Everyone's got the word written down, or the sentence written down. Okay, the next word, everybody find it with me. I want you guys to read it. The word is disarm. What's that word, everybody?
Disarm.
Okay, let's just say it one more time. The word is disarm. What's that word, everybody?
Disarm.
Good. Disarm. I want you to turn to the person next to you and say that word to them. What's that word?
Disarm.
Guys, I need you guys to hear you say to the ceiling. What's that word?
Disarm.
I can hear you guys say it over here. I can hear this side of the room. I have to get some candy over here. Okay, I want you guys to whisper. What's that word? Good. Now I want you to sound it out with me. Ready? Go. Disarm. Okay, great job. Appreciate you sounding it out with me. Okay, so some people are specially trained to disarm bad guys. Okay, so if you've ever seen like an action movie,
Yeah.
okay, and there's always that like hero character that just kicks everybody's butt. Okay, whether it's like dodging bullets, swords, fighting people with hand-to-hand combat, just them shooting people, just you know what I'm talking about. Okay, there's always that person, Jason Statham.
Or
Okay.
like Wonder Woman.
Or like Wonder Woman.
Michael Jordan. Oh yeah, that was a good example.
What about the
Oh,
Rock?
Batman. Okay, Superman. Okay, any Marvel character you think that's a good guy. Okay, Captain America maybe. Okay, Spider-Man, great example. Okay, so disarm. Okay, would be to, if I disarm somebody, what am I doing to their weapons and make them unusable? Well, I'm disarming them, so I am going to grab it and take it away, right? So let's put to take away.
Take 'em out.
Dylan, I can. My pockets are gonna need them in a few seconds. Or Mr. Shaw's pockets will. He loves taking headphones. Okay. He doesn't want to disarm you of your ear listening devices. Okay. Yeah, a lot easier for you to put away than get taken away. Alright, so disarm. So I want you guys to maybe draw me a little picture of what it would be like to disarm. Okay, so like maybe draw a picture of two people fighting, okay? I don't know what like best way to depict it, but you guys are creative, so make them unusable. Okay, so alright, here we are. a really terrible picture, but mine is a picture of somebody with a sword and they're gonna cut a gun in half. Okay, just you gotta use your imagination. You have to use your imagination, alright? Okay. I'm not judging you as long as you're not judging me. Okay. Okay, so yeah, try to get a
That's
picture
Wonder Woman
drawn
aiming
down
the
here.
gun.
Help you remember
job.
what
She's
we're
like,
talking
"Sure."
about. Okay, looking good. Okay, so let's take a look at the example sentence. Remember, I'm just asking you to draw pictures, so it helps us remember. So disarm, again, you guys have all seen a movie or something of people disarming somebody. So as long as we can kind of associate it with something, that'll help us remember what that means. So dis means to like take away, and then arm is like I'm armed with a weapon. Okay, so take away, weapon. Okay. Alright. Example. In the movie we saw, it was difficult to disarm the villain because she what? Okay, why would it be difficult? What?
Put up her backup gun.
Ooh, pull out a backup gun maybe. Okay, so I like that. We can write that one. Okay, so in the movie we saw, it was difficult to disarm the villain because she pulled out.
It was difficult to disarm the villain because she
Pulled out
had another
a
gun.
backup gun.
Oh.
Or
Or she had magical powers.
Okay. Yeah, you can put a different example if you want. Say, yeah, she had magic powers. Maybe she was Jean Grey, Spider-Man. She took over my body. Okay.
She had mind controls.
Took over his body. Okay. So yeah. You got if you know anything about superheroes and things, there's tons of examples of this stuff. Okay. Just make sure come around. Make sure we got our sentence written in here with period. Okay. Everything good. Okay. Perfect. So make sure you guys got the period at the end. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate you getting that written down. Okay. Let's take a look at the next word. Okay, Jen's gonna come around and hand you guys a piece of candy for following along. Everyone's doing an awesome job getting everything written down here. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the next word. The next word is fortified. What's that word, everybody? Oh my.
fortified.
Was that McKaylee that I heard? Okay, McKaylee, get another piece of candy back there for being my only participant there. Okay, I need to hear everybody. The word is fortified. What's that word, everybody?
Fortified.
Good, I'm glad I can hear you guys' voices. Let's say it one more time. The word's fortified. What's that word? Fortified. Thank you so much. Now I want you guys to say it to the person next to you. Oh my
Come on,
goodness.
boys.
You guys gotta look at each other and say it to them. Now I want you to sound it out with me. Ready, go. Fortified. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so the windows on the army base are fortified against bullets. Okay, because they're windows, okay, and they're on an army base, so maybe they're bulletproof, okay? So that'd be fortified against bullets. So, fortified would be what against attacks? If I have bulletproof glass, I am... Ooh, that was like the prime word I was looking at for it. Go ahead and hook up a piece of candy. Okay, so fortified would be protected against attacks, okay? So if I'm protected against attacks, it is called what, everybody? Thank you, Charlie and Alicia. And I think I heard McKaylee back there. Okay, so it's fortified if we're protected against attacks. Okay, so think about like, has anybody here ever had a snowball fight before?
Yes.
Okay, did you just fight each other just standing there, or sometimes you like build a little snow wall or something? Build a wall, yeah. Okay, so build a wall, make yourself fortified behind it so you're protected from those attacks. Diamond, Dylan, do I need to hold on to that phone? What are you playing with down there? Better not be playing with something down there. Okay. Alright. So, fortified. I want you guys to draw me a picture of fortified. So, you guys probably have heard the word fort before. Yeah, very tied into the word fortified. Okay, so I'm gonna draw myself a picture of some castle walls here. Don't judge me again. Here.
Don't judge me.
Okay.
Oh, good job. You safe inside the castle?
It's a house.
That's a house.
My
Is your
goodness.
house fortified?
Yes. That's amazing.
All right. Don't judge me. My fort should not be an H. Okay, so just do your
It
best.
does not look like
Okay,
an
you need to
H.
be drawing a picture
No.
here. Hope you remember what the word means.
I look at the door.
Draw something.
Walk
Yeah.
in.
Put that definition down here, so
With a
protected
triangle.
against attacks.
Good job, Brady.
Okay, like I said, I'm not judging you, but I expect you guys to be
Shield?
drawing a picture,
Alright.
okay?
Excellent.
Need to be drawing a picture to help you guys remember. Okay, I see some walls,
That's a house.
somebody inside of a house, okay? What do you got there, the wall? Shields, okay, yeah, shields, that's gonna be help you make fortified, okay? I've been watching a TV show about just these tribes and, not tribes, but just people living like probably the 1500s, 1400s in England, and just basically just people fighting each other all the time, and they have to use shields to protect themselves, and they figure out ways to kind of like use the shields to put them together and like build a little wall so they're protected
It's
from.
like
Seen The Last Kingdom on Netflix? I don't know. You've probably seen stuff like this just on there's
Like
whatever.
Spartacus.
Yeah, there's a lot of different shows, but I just happened to be watching this one that is like based in England and whatever. All right, okay, take a look at the example sentence with me. A fortified building might have what? I want you guys to answer this one on your own. If it's fortified, it protects you against attacks. It might have what?
Protection.
Okay, it might not just have a grass front yard, right?
What do they use for the protection?
Okay. If you want to fortify your house for people getting in, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a what? Okay. Okay. You can be creative here. Okay. It could be like maybe it's a robot protecting dogs or something. I don't know. Okay. Maybe it is a big brick wall. Okay. So one that you know.
And then fruit.
Yeah. Maybe a fortified building might have bulletproof windows. Maybe it might have really thick walls. Maybe it might have a walls made out of steel. Okay. So make sure you guys have a period at the end of your sentence here. Okay. Again, think about a fort. Maybe it's like a moat. You guys know what a moat is? When they dig a trench around a castle or whatever, or a building, and they put water in it. Okay, so you have to cross the water to get to the castle. Okay.
I always wanted to grow up to have a moat.
And put
If
an alligator.
if you were rich enough, you probably could have one.
And you can put an alligator in it.
Yeah.
Oh, an alligator to protect your front
That's a
yard.
good fortification.
Okay, so I need you guys to be writing something. So what would a fortified building might have? I'm gonna put something up here, so if you can't think of something, you can copy this. So fortified building might have, I'm gonna say,
Protection.
5 foot thick walls.
Thick walls.
Yeah, right? Because if they were 5 feet thick, that'd be pretty hard to break through, right?
Pretty thick wall. That's a big thick wall.
Yeah.
And it will.
Well, I want to be fortified. Have you guys ever heard of the Great Wall of China?
Yes.
Okay.
Not more than 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than 5 feet. Okay.
It's 6 feet.
Okay. Let's get some. Okay,
6
good.
feet.
Some kind of protection. Does anybody have something different they want to share with us than what I put up here? Everyone should have something different. Go ahead and share with us what you put, please. Abraham, let's take that headphone out and share with that. Yep, thank you. Okay, share with us a sentence, please. Yeah, share with us the sentence, please. Starting with a fortified building.
I don't think he knows.
Fortified building might have 5 foot.
Good. So a fortified building might have 5 foot thick walls, okay, because of the 5 foot thick. Okay, building. I'll hold. So, oh, give it to me. Oh, give it to me. I can't stop class 5 times until you put your phone down.
I'll keep it away.
No, this is like the 4th time of me or Jennifer trying to tell you to put it away. So you give it to me or.
I'll put it away.
No, you can either give it to me, I'll keep it over my desk, I'm not gonna touch it, I just don't want you to touch it.
Can I get it? Do I have the time?
Yeah. And so, except I'm not gonna touch it, I'll put it over there by my computer, okay? Nobody's gonna touch it. Okay. Okay, why don't you go ahead and share with us, oh. Leave it, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Alright, okay, go ahead and share the sentence you wrote, please, Alicia.
Okay. A fortified building might have bulletproof windows.
Ooh, bulletproof windows, yeah, that's something to be fortified, because fortified helps you protect against glass, and bulletproof windows will definitely keep you protected against attacks. At least you would hope so, right? Maybe if they didn't shoot a RPG at you. Yeah, would an RPG protect you from bulletproof glass?
You mean, would bulletproof glass protect you from an RPG?
Would a bulletproof glass protect you from an RPG?
No.
They didn't.
No.
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 The cars.
Alright, okay. Take a look at the next word. Everybody find the next word. The word is fuel. What's that word, everybody?
Fuel.
Okay, I didn't hear you guys. The word is fuel. What's that word?
Fuel.
Okay, Abraham, put it in your pocket. Your phone's gonna be next. Okay. Now I want you guys to say the word to the person next to you. What's that word?
Fuel.
Good. Now I want you to sign that with me. Ready? Go. Fuel.
Fuel.
Fuel. Yeah, that came out kind of weird. Okay, but fuel. Just one syllable there. Okay. All right. So fuel. The driver had to stop for fuel so he could continue his road trip. Yeah. So, how many of you have ever been on a trip that's more than a few hours away, and you have to keep stopping for gas? Yeah, like if you ever run down St. George or something. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it can't always be fun. It's nice to just keep driving, but you might have to stop for fuel. So fuel is just something that keeps like your car running, right? So the definition would be gasoline or other materials that are burned to create energy. Okay, so we're just gonna put, we'll say gas in the first blank and then energy in the second one. Okay, so everybody get this written down. Let's get this written down. Let's get this written down. Come on. The ladies are gonna be more impressed when you tell them how good grades you're getting. Trust me. Okay. Yeah, so fuel, things, just anything you put in your car to keep it running, gas, okay? It's kind of the easiest way to explain it. So, take a look at the example. Lee, that L-I is, I'm assuming Lee, okay? Lee wanted to blank, but she did not have enough fuel. Okay, so you want to do something in your car, but you don't have enough fuel. What's something you want to do in your car? You want to take your car to...
A gas station.
Well, okay, but you don't have enough fuel. Okay, I guess you could say Lee wanted to go to the gas station, but she didn't have enough fuel. You could put that, okay? But what's something you want to do, but you don't have enough gas to get there? Maybe it's not really go to the gas station. Like, you really want to...
Maybe
You can put that.
Go up skiing.
Ooh, yeah, go skiing. Maybe I want to go on a trip, okay? Maybe I wanted to go to my friend's house. Maybe I was maybe I was hungry and I wanted to go to the store. Okay.
Fuel.
So I want you guys to come up with an example here. Okay, so Lee wanted to what? But she did not have enough fuel. Okay? So I'm going to put something in here. I'm going to put
What did she want?
Lee wanted to drive to grandma's house, her grandma's house.
Trip. T-R-I-P.
Trip.
Good job.
Yeah.
Trip.
She wants to go for a trip.
So let me see if you're not going to get your free time if you're
Go to the store. Good job. Put your period on there. Oh, that's not a period. Never mind. That's in the middle of a sentence.
See, that.
You confused me, Alicia.
All right. Okay. Who has a sentence? They put some words they put in there. They're willing to share the sentence they wrote. Okay. Oh, Alicia. Okay. Thanks for raising your hand. We'll go Alicia, then Braden. All right.
Okay.
So Lee.
Lee wants to go on a trip,
Okay. But
she didn't have enough fuel.
good. So if she did not have enough fuel, but she wanted to go on a
Gas
trip. Okay. She
station.
probably wouldn't be able to make it. Okay. Because that's what you need to drive, right? Really good sentence, Alicia. Why don't you go ahead and share the soup put, please, Braden?
We were wanting to go to the store, but she didn't have enough fuel.
Good. So if you want to go to the store, okay, if you don't have enough fuel, you're probably not going to get ice cream tonight, okay? Or your milk for tomorrow morning's cereal. Yeah. Really great sentence, Braden. And then anybody else want to share with us? Charlie, thanks a ton for raising your hand over there.
Lee wanted to go camping all the way to the mountains, but she did not have enough fuel.
Ooh, I really like that one. So she wanted to go camping all the way to the mountains, but you wouldn't have enough fuel. So I'm looking up the mountains like, man, I want to get out of the city, but dang it, I just don't have enough money to pay for the gas. Okay. Really great sentence, Charlie. Appreciate you sharing that with us. Okay, I think we got a couple more words here. Ooh. Okay. Take a look at the next word. Next word down, the word is outfit. What's that word, everybody?
Outfit.
Okay, thanks for saying that with me. We only got two more. Let's just say it one more time though. The word is outfit. What's that word?
Outfit.
Good. Appreciate you saying that with me. I want you to turn to the person next to you and say that word. Tim, what's that word?
Outfit.
Okay, you actually gotta turn to the person next to you and say it to him. Okay, I know it's a little easier when we don't have masks, okay, but yeah, I guess you don't want to shoot COVID at each other, but we need to, I want to hear you guys say the word to the ground now. What's that word?
Outfit.
Good. Now I want you to sound it out with me. You ready? Go. Outfit. Thank you so much for being nice and loud with me. So, when troops travel overseas, they outfit themselves with camouflage and all the necessary gear to survive off base.
Kids get hungry.
Okay, because usually when you're in the military, if you're in like a war or something, usually they have to, soldiers will spend nights like out in the wherever they're at. Okay. All right. So outfit in this case would be to provide what, such as weapons or electronics. So to provide what?
Gun.
Well, okay, I'm outfitting you with it's guns, clothes, everything. That would be considered, think of an E word.
What?
She said.
Oh, what was that, McKaylee? Equipment, yeah. So provide equipment, that's exactly correct. Provide equipment such as weapons or electronics. So this is stuff that's going to help you survive or whatever. Okay, but outfit is just like, okay, so an example of this would be like, does anybody in here play a sport or anything? You do, Braden? Okay, so Braden, let's say you played on like a basketball team, okay? So whatever, let's say you play for the high school basketball team, okay? So you make the basketball team. Coach Barnes says, all right, team, you're going to meet me at the gym tonight, and we're going to give you all of your gear, okay? So you show up, and they've got all of your shirts lined out, your uniforms, everything like that. They say, here you go. They give it to you. They would be outfitting you now. They're providing you, not with weapons or electronics, but providing you with equipment. Okay, so it's like, ooh, that's your outfit. Okay, but somebody gave it to you. Okay, so just kind of think about it like that. It's like you guys wear an outfit, but something you chose. Outfit would just be like somebody's, almost like somebody's giving it to you to whatever, provide you with something. Okay. All right. She wanted to outfit her car with what? So in the example, she wanted to outfit her car with, what would you add to your car to make it better? And you can be creative. You guys can be creative here. What would you outfit your car with? Okay. Maybe it'd be fuzzy pink dice in the mirror.
A car.
You guys ever seen that? Fuzzy pink dice in the mirror. Okay, to look cool. Okay, you guys, I want you guys to come up with your own example here. So think of just something you would add to the car to outfit it. So it could be like a smooth stereo system, louder speakers, maybe 25-inch rims. Okay.
Period.
I don't know. Maybe you want to outfit your car with,
Total package.
what was that?
Tree.
The tree?
Tree.
One of those smelling things.
Smell.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
put
So
it
like
on
an air freshener.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you weren't. I was gonna say. I hope you weren't talking about smelly trees in terms of other smelly trees that stink up cars.
I'll leave you that car. I'll leave you like to get for your car.
I'm sure.
I'm sure of that. I'll leave the election car.
Yeah. So just make sure with your period, you guys have with your sentence, you guys have a period at the end. So just check it. Okay. With a tree, you're just gonna put a tree in your car.
Smelling things.
Okay. So a tree that smells good.
Or look at the tree, that Christmas tree.
Okay. A tree that smells good, like an air freshener.
Yeah, that's not mine.
Alright. Okay. Everyone's got different examples. I'm just going to call on you guys to share it out loud, and Jen will hook you up with a piece of candy. So, why don't you go ahead and share those 7 you wrote, please, Dylan? Very good. Okay. Alright. So, why don't you go ahead and share your sentence, please, Braden?
She won. Which one was it?
She wanted to outfit.
Oh yeah. She wanted to outfit her car with a tree air freshener.
Ooh, a tree air freshener. So maybe your car just smells like whatever, BO, or just random stuff. Okay.
BO.
You want to make it smell better, so you put an outfit, or sorry, not an outfit, but you outfit your car, or you provide your car with a little air freshener. Tree smelling pine, smell like pine trees.
Or the ocean.
Have you guys ever seen Tommy Boy before?
Uh-huh.
No?
Uh-huh.
So Tommy Boy is basically, it's a funny movie, but the guy, he's going to meet with some people, and he grabs a car, like an air freshener, one of those pine tree ones out of a cab, and he's like rubbing it all over himself. He's like, I'm sweating and I don't smell good or something, and one or two people call him out for smelling like a pine tree car freshener, basically. Okay. Anyway, just reminded me of that. Okay, why don't you go ahead and show us the sentence you wrote, please, Abraham? Okay, so pink fuzzy dice in the mirror. Do you have any other ideas for something else you'd outfit a car with?
What about like snow tires for the winter?
Or your snout.
Okay, so hey, thanks Tom for sharing those with us. No big deal. Okay, just think about anything you can add to it to make it better. Go ahead and share the sentence you wrote, please, McKaylee.
She wanted to outfit her car with stickers.
With stickers. Okay, so yeah, maybe I like just collecting stickers and putting them up. So I'm gonna outfit my car with a bunch of stickers on the back. I'm sure you guys have all seen cars with those just stickers all over the back of them. Okay, really great sense, McKaylee. Yesterday I saw a car with stickers on the back that said like New driver, please be patient. Like, I mean, that's ballsy to put them on the car, but respectable too. Okay. Next word, the last one, then we'll put our books away. The word is overwhelming. What's that word, everybody?
Overwhelming.
Okay, let's. Oh, Scott. What? What's in her right hand? Your phone. It's in between your legs. You know, come on, Abraham. Come on. Trust me, everybody. If you think you're hiding your phone from the teachers that are choosing not to say anything, they're just choosing not to say anything. It's pretty easy to tell when your eyes are like, come on, we've all been there. We've all done that. Adults do it too. Okay. And it's obviously harder to get away with in a class of 6 compared to a class of 40, so sorry to break it to you. Okay, let's move on. So overwhelming. Did we already go over the word or? All right, so the word is overwhelming. What's that word, everybody?
Overwhelming.
Oh my goodness, this is the last word. I just need everybody to say it one more time. The word is overwhelming. What's that word, guys?
Overwhelming.
Okay, thanks for saying it with me. So something, the actor reacted to the overwhelming applause by bowing, maybe. Everyone stands up, they applaud for you, so you give them a little curtsy bow, okay? Okay, so overwhelming was something that'd be very large in number or power. So something very large in number power is called what, everybody? Overwhelming. Okay, so if it's very large in number, okay, or power. Okay, so Alicia, have you been a cheerleader before?
Yes.
Okay, so have you cheerleaded at like a football game?
I have.
Okay, so being at a football game, you're down on the track, okay, you're out on the field, okay, in front of that crowd performing. Can that be a little overwhelming when there's a large number of people?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see that big number of people and you're like, I have to perform in front of them when all I'm doing is just practicing in front of my teammates. Okay? Okay? Yeah, so just think of overwhelming as just like, yeah, big number, okay? Okay, so another example of this is I walk into the bathroom and the group of bullies overwhelms me and gives me a swirly.
A swirly?
You guys even know what that is?
No, it's a swirly.
I don't know if I should tell you.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna tell you. So, alright, so when you take somebody, I don't know if
Oh, in the toilet.
you take them and you hold them upside down, you put their head in the toilet and then you flush the toilet. It's probably kind of like waterboarding, but
A lot to like waterboarding.
so don't
I just
do
didn't
it.
know that word.
Don't do it. Okay. You know waterboarding, like just don't do a sword. Alright. Okay. Last sentence here. One way to make homework less overwhelming is to what? So how can you make your homework less overwhelming? When you have time in class, you can
Ask for help.
okay, maybe ask for help. Okay, maybe I could work on working class. Okay, maybe I don't wait till the last day to turn it in. Okay. So what's one way to make your homework less overwhelming? Do you have somebody help you? Okay. Maybe I'm going to say break it up. One way to make homework less overwhelming is to break it up into smaller tasks.
No, erase that. No, that was funny. O, and then IT, space.
Yeah. So then you get a really big assignment. You get an essay, 5-paragraph essay. How are you gonna make it a little less overwhelming? You know, do like a paragraph every day. Or are you going to, like I said, have the teacher help you with it? Okay. So for time's sake, Okay, I'm just gonna come around, just checking on you guys. Okay, we're not gonna share them out loud. I'm actually just gonna have you guys go ahead and put them away once we check them off. Make sure you got a period here, just for time's sake. So. Okay, so once I check off and your gen checks off, you guys can go ahead and put it away. Okay. Here's what we got. We got about 25 minutes of class left. Okay, not a whole lot. I'm going to try to do you guys timed readings today. Okay, so should be able to get through everybody. Here's what I need you guys to do. We're gonna get on read 180. Okay. Dylan, you are gonna get your free time in.
Don't I have 2 of them?
You got your other one last time.
No, I got set up garbage.
I don't remember this, but I know you were in your free time, so I'm not sure what kind of you missed out on or
Oh,
whatever.
man.
So
Wow.
you'll get your free time in 10
Before
minutes.
you
Right?
get into that, go ahead
So I
and
need
get
to
enough
work for 10
loaded
minutes,
and stuff.
Okay.
I'll get your phone back.
You've got to.
Oh, are those 3 today?
Okay, so you guys need to work for 20 minutes for me.
Today,
Okay, 20
but
minutes
you've
starting
got
now.
this whole week.
You guys logging in?